Hi, thank you for joining us today for our Kids First Parenting series, Connecting with Your Child to Build Resilience. My name is Mia Wilson, and I'm a child and family therapist and also an early childhood consultant. Today we'll be going through part 5 of our series. This one is called Neuroplasticity. The material we'll be talking about today comes from two experts in the field, Dr. Tina Payne-Bryson and Dr. Dan Siegel. Together they have co-authored 3 books, The Whole Brain Child, No Drama Discipline, and The Yes Brain. Our goal today is to share some basic information about neuroplasticity, what it is, and how it applies to social emotional skill building in our children. It's a pretty in-depth concept, but we're going to give you some basic information because when you have some information about neuroplasticity in your child's social emotional skill building, you will be able to really put some things into practice that will help these skills come along even better. So, in the last decade or so, scientists have been researching the brain a lot. And one important discovery that they have that has emerged is that our brains are really moldable and plastic, more so than we ever knew. And this is called neuroplasticity. When we refer to the brain as being moldable and plastic and changeable, we're talking about the fact that the structure of the brain can literally change just by practicing certain behaviors or thoughts or really anything that we want to get better at. Just by practicing it, it literally changes the structure of our brain. When neurons are working together repeatedly to execute that behavior or to execute that thought, they wire together and they build new neural pathways to execute these behaviors and thoughts into habits or a new skill. So the structure of the part of the brain that's responsible for that behavior or skill becomes stronger and bigger just by practicing it. Whatever the brain gets the most practice doing is what will become a habit for us. And this is really important when we're trying to build new skills with our children, whether it be athleticism, certain skills in certain sports, whether it be piano, whether it be writing their name or tying their shoes, or the social emotional skills that we're talking about. Anything that we're trying to teach our child, we know practice works and helps, but now we know that it's actually making our brains stronger and bigger and changing the structure of it. And that is neuroplasticity. So let me tie all of this neuroplasticity information together with the integration of our brain and the right brain and the left brain. Let me tie that together for us. So when we're connecting and redirecting with our child in an emotional moment, we're giving their brains experience with a lot of really great things. We're giving them experience with empathy. They're feeling empathy from us. We're giving them experience regulating themselves because we're literally there helping them calm their brains down. Their brain is getting practice. And remember, neuroplasticity, when it gets practice, this becomes the habit. We're giving them practice integrating their brains, right and left brain coming together. They're getting practice problem solving with us, feeling understood, and getting through a challenging situation. Some of these things are the building blocks of resilience. So we really want to practice these with our kids as much as we possibly can. Every time you use brain-based strategies, every time we use brain-based strategies with our children, we're giving their brains practice with some really important skills that will become habits if we keep practicing them. Neuroplasticity works the same way when we want to change a bad habit. So something we'd rather not keep doing, we want to do something else instead. For example, as parents, if we're wanting to get better at staying calm or thinking optimistically instead of pessimistically, being able to see another person's perspective. Maybe we haven't been so good at that. So if we want to change our current behavior into something that we desire, again, we just need to practice it. Each time we practice, our brain grows stronger by building the new neural pathways. And over time, this makes a huge difference. Interestingly enough, our brains not only grow these new neural pathways, they also prune away neural pathways that they don't need anymore, which is why I think this picture of the brain looking like a plant and a branch growing really is very indicative of the growth and the pruning that might be happening. So understanding neuroplasticity helps us understand the importance of practicing these brain-based strategies. Here's a quote that I think is really great from Dr. Lise Elliott in her book, What is Going On in There? The brain is without doubt our most fascinating organ. Parents, educators, and society as a whole have a tremendous power to shape the wrinkly universe inside each child's head, and with it, the kind of person he or she will turn out to be. We owe it to our children to help them grow the best brains possible. Thank you for joining us today for some information about neuroplasticity. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. Our information is on our last slide here. We also encourage you to check out the resources that we've listed there for you. We hope that you'll join us for some more videos in our parenting series, and we hope that you'll be able to use those every day. Thank you.